Forgiveness. Okasavandami ayye dvaratena maya katam sabbhamapradam kamatumeme ayye tutiyampi okasavandami ayye dvaratena maya katam sabbhamapradam kamatumeme ayye tutiyampi okasavandami ayye dvaratena maya katam sabbhamapradam kamatumeme ayye. Request for people.
Okay.
The steps. Okasahanghaye tisaranena saha ashtanga samanagatam uposatasilang dhammang yachami anugaham katva silang detame ayye utiyam pi okasahanghaye tisaranena saha ashtanga samanagatam uposatasilang dhammang yachami anugaham katva silang detame ayye तृतीयम्पि ओकासाङ्गय्ये ईसरणेन सह अष्टाङ्गसमनागतं उपसदशीलं धम्मं याचामि अनुगहं कृत्वा शीलं देतमे अय्ये.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स
Buddha sarana gacchami.
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
Dhamma sarana gacchami.
धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि
Sangha sarana gacchami.
संघं शरणं गच्छामि
Dutiyampi Buddha sarana gacchami.
द्वितीयम्पि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
Dutiyampi Dhamma sarana gacchami.
तृतीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि
Dutiyampi Sangha sarana gacchami.
द्वितीयम्पि सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि
Tatiyampi Buddha sarana gacchami.
तृतीयम्पि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
Tatiyampi Dhamma sarana gacchami.
तृतीयम्पि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि
Tatiyampi Sangha sarana gacchami.
तृतीयम्पि सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि
Tisaranagamanam Pariponan
आमये
Panatipata Viramani Sikkhapada Samadhiyami.
पानातिपाता वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि
Adena Dana Viramani Sikkhapada Samadhiyami.
अलिन्नदाना वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि
Aparamajariya Viramani Sikkhapada Samadhiyami.
ब्रह्मचर्या वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि
Musawada Viramani Sikkhapada Samadhiyami.
Musavada Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Sura Miraya Mijapama Datana Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami.
Surameraya Majjapamadhana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Vikala Bhojana Viramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami.
Vikala Bhojana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Nitya
Nacha
Gita
Gita
Vadita
Vadita
Visukha
Visukha
Dasana
Dasana
Malaganda
Malagandha
Vilepana
Vilepana
Dharana
Dharana
Manjana
Mandana
Vipusana Viramani Dikapada Samadhiyami.
Vibhusanatana Veramani Sikkhapada Samadhiyami.
Osasayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikhapada Samadhiyami.
Uchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Isaranena Saha Tinga Uposata Silan Jaman Sadukan Katoa Abamadena Sambadita.
Amaye
Sadhu,
Sa
sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.
Okay, before Dhamma talk, we have to pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
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 Okay. Today I will explain about 7 Akusala Ahituka Citta. Akusala 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta. So now I start explain Ahituka Citta. So what is Ahituka? Hetu means root, the consciousness that is absent from 6 roots, lova, dosa, moha, alova, adosa, amoha, is called Ahituka Citta. According to Abhidhamma, there are 18 Ahituka Citta. They are divided into 3 groups. 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta, 8 Kusala Vipaka Citta, and 3 Kiriya Citta. Today I will explain the first group, 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta. Number 1 is, what are these? Number 1, Upika Sahagata Chakku Vijnana. Chakku means eye, Vijnana means consciousness. So here Vijnana is synonym for Citta. Citta, Vijnana, Mana. They are all synonyms. Sometimes we call Citta, sometimes we use Vijnana, sometimes we use as the Mana. So Upika Sahagata Chakku Vijnana means eye consciousness is accompanied by indifferent feeling or neutral feeling. So that means eye consciousness accompanied by Upika Vedana. So eye consciousness can be called seeing consciousness because the function of eye consciousness is just seeing. So sometimes we call eye consciousness, sometimes we can call seeing consciousness. To arise eye consciousness or seeing consciousness, it depends on eye door. Eye door or eye base. Eye base means eye sensitivity. It is in Pali, it is called Chakupasada. Chakupasada or eye sensitivity means sensitivity in the eye. So we cannot say eye sensitivity as the eyeball. Some people think eyeball is the eye, not like this. If you can, but we don't have eyeball or eye, so we don't have eye consciousness. So how to see eye sensitivity in the eye? If you can practice 4-element meditation, you can see eye sensitivity or Chakupasada. So actually, if you can practice 4-element meditation in your eye, you try to concentrate. First, you need to awareness the characteristic of 4-element. You need to discern the characteristic of 4-element in the eye. If you can concentrate, for example, 4-element, the characteristic of 4-element is, for example, 4 elements are earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. The characteristic of earth element is, the earth element have 6 characteristics: hardness, softness, roughness, smoothness, heaviness. And then the characteristic of water element has 2 characteristics: flowing and cohesion. The characteristic, then the fire element has 2 characteristics: hot and cold. And then wind element has 2 characteristics: pushing and supporting. You try to awareness these characteristics, the characteristic of 4 elements in your eye, and then try to discern in your eye. After that, try to concentrate in for example, hardness, softness, or hot or pushing, supporting, etc. No? You try to awareness first. After the concentrate in your eye. If you have enough concentration, you cannot see your eye. Your eye broken down into small particles. Some particles are transparent or translucent. Some particles are not translucent or transparent. So these transparent are maybe body transparent element Chakupasada and body transparent element Kaya Pasada or eye transparent element in your eye. So the visible object tend to touch this transparent particle. No, this particle transparent is, we can decide this is the eye transparent element. This is Chakupasada. This is the eye base or eye door. So if you can discern 4-element meditation, you can know eye sensitivity. Most of the people think eye is the eye sensitivity, the visible object appear in the eye door, in the eye, or like this. Actually, according to Pramata Dhamma or Abhidhamma, the visible object came to image, not I. I have many particles. No, if you broken down the eye, you can see many particles in your eye. So even the particle, some are transparent, some are not transparent. So the visible object came to image to this transparent particle. We can decide. We can know this is eye sensitivity or eye base or eye door. Okay. So later I will explain in Rupa session that detail how to practice whole element meditation and how to see eye sensitivity. Now I explain just roughly. So you need to understand eye base is not eye. Eye base is eye sensitivity in the eye. Okay. So number one, Akusala Vipaka Citta is Chakku Vijnana. It is accompanied by neutral feeling. How to arise Chakku Vijnana or eye consciousness? I have already explained in the previous Dhamma talk. When the visible object image to the eye base or eye sensitivity, there arise eye thought process and mind thought process. Not only eye thought process. Sometimes you see the visible object not only with the eye, you can see not only with the eye, you can know with the mind. So visible object come to image eye sensitivity. They can arise eye thought process and mind thought process. Okay. So now I want to explain eye thought process. In the when the eye thought process arises, at the first moment, Citta or consciousness is pincha drara vijana citta. 5 door abiding consciousness arise. After that, second moment, Chakku Vijnana or eye consciousness arise. If you see something, the object is ugly or you dislike this object because of the result of Akusala or Akusala Vipaka. So this eye consciousness can be called Akusala Vipaka Citta. This is. So there are, I already explained, 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta. Number 1 is eye consciousness or Chakku Vijnana. Okay, number 2 Akusala Vipaka Citta is Sota Vijnana. Sota means ear, Vijnana means consciousness. So Sota Vijnana means ear consciousness. So the functions of Sota Vijnana is hearing. So we can call ear consciousness or hearing consciousness. So this Upika Sahagata, Sota Vijnana, means the ear consciousness is accompanied by neutral feeling or Upika Vedana. So ear consciousness also arises, depends on ear base. So it is also called, can be called, ear base is called ear sensitivity or Sota Pasada. If you are deaf, you have no sensitivity in the ear, they cannot arise ear consciousness. So how to arise ear consciousness? When a sound image to the ear sensitivity in the ear, there arise ear thought process and mind thought process. When the ear thought process arises, at the first moment, first consciousness is pincha drara vijana citta. After that, at the second moment, hearing consciousness arise, Sota Vijnana arise, can hear the sound. So if you dislike this sound, it is because of the result of Akusala. So this hearing consciousness also can be called Akusala Vipaka Citta, accompanied by Upika Vedana. So when you're hearing, when you're seeing, at the moment, the consciousness accompanied by feeling, this feeling is neutral feeling, Upika Vedana. So another next one is Upika Sahagata. Upika Sahagata Ghana Vinyana. So Ghana means nose, Vinyana means consciousness. So Ghana Vinyana means nose consciousness. The function of Ghana Vinyana is smelling. Just smell can get the smell. So it can be called nose consciousness or smelling consciousness. So this consciousness arises also accompanied by neutral feeling. To arise no consciousness, it is also depend on nose sensitivity or Ghana pasada. So nose sensitivity or ear sensitivity also like the eye, not the ear is, we cannot call ear sensitivity. In the ear, you can discern 4 elements, many particles. You can see this, you cannot see ear, you can see many particles. These particles are, some are translucent, some are not translucent. So that the sound come to image, you can decide this is ear, transparent element or sota pasada. In the same way, the smell come to image your nose or come to image nose sensitivity. The most of the people think we can know the smell with the nose. Nose is the, we can say pinyadik, no? So if we broken down, we can discern the nose by 4 element meditation. You cannot see nose. These are many particles. You can find many, you can see many particles, transparent particle and not transparent particle. The smell come to image to the transparent particle. You can know this is nose sensitivity. Okay, so if you how to arrive nose sensitivity, the smell come to image to the nose sensitivity. At the time, nose door thought process can arise. First moment is at the first moment at the nose door thought process. When you start no at the first moment, Pinjadara Vijana, take the smell or take the object. After that, nose consciousness can get the smell. So if you dislike this smell because of Akusala Vipaka, so this nose consciousness also called Akusala Vipaka Citta. When the nose consciousness arises, the feeling is upika feeling. So no consciousness is upika. Number that, Akusala Vipaka Citta is upika sahagata ghana vinyana citta. That means no consciousness is accompanied by neutral feeling. The next one is upika sahagata jiva vinyana. The meaning of jiva is 10. So jiva vinyana means 10 consciousness. The consciousness is, this 10 consciousness is accompanied by neutral feeling. So 10 consciousness also depend on 10 base or 10 sensitivity. Okay, how to see 10 sensitivity also the same. If you can practice 4 element meditation, you try to discern 4 element in your 10. If you have enough concentration, you cannot see the 10. You can see many particles in your 10. You just see many particles this place. So some particles are translucent. Some particles are not translucent. When you're eating, the taste can to image to the 10 sensitivity. That is the translucent particle. You can understand this is touch sensitivity or jiva pasada. So many people think 10 door is 10 sensitivity is in the 10. Actually, if you can discern, not the 10, you in the 10, there's 10 sensitivity is sensitivity in the 10. This particle is called 10 sensitivity. So, so how to arrive 10 consciousness or smelling is 10 consciousness. How to arrive 10 consciousness or jiva vijnana. So when you are eating, the taste image to the 10 sensitivity at the time, 10 door thought process and mind thought process. Because when you are eating, you know the taste with the from the 10 or you know the taste with the mind. So when you are eating, they arise 10 door thought process. So first moment is in the 10 thought process. First moment, consciousness is Hinja Dwara Vijana, Citta or 5 door at body consciousness. At the second moment, 10 consciousness arise and can know the taste. So this sometimes you dislike this taste because of Akusala Vipaka. So this consciousness also can be called Akusala Vipaka Citta. So when the 10 consciousness arise, the feeling is not happy, not somanasa, only neutral feeling. Just you are know the taste. At that time, feeling is upekha feeling. This consciousness accompanied by upekha vedana. Okay. So number 5 one is dukkha sahagata kaya vijnana citta. Kaya vijnana. Kaya means body. So vijnana is consciousness. So kaya vijnana means body consciousness. This consciousness also arise depend on the body. Here body means the whole body. So sometimes we feel from your leg pain or a heart or something like this. Sometimes body consciousness arise the one the body touch your face or at the time also body consciousness can arise. So body consciousness depend on the whole. To arise body consciousness depend on not only one but the whole body. So when this consciousness arise accompanied by painful feeling, dukkha vedana. So this dukkha vedana why arise because of akusala vipaka. So when the tangible object image to the body sensitivity also, we cannot say the whole body as the body sensitivity. If when you want to see body sensitivity, you need to discern 4 element meditation. You need to practice 4 element meditation in your body. After that, if you have enough concentration, you discern the characteristic of 4 elements in your body. For example, the characteristic of earth element is hardness. The characteristic of water element is flowing. The characteristic of fire element is hot. The characteristic of wind element is supporting. So these 4 characteristics, you try to see first. You try to see in your body. After that, trying to concentrate. The 4 characteristics. If you have enough concentration, you cannot see your body. Your body broken down into many particles. And then the particles, some are translucent, some are not translucent. So sometimes you feel hotness or or hardness or softness come to impinge body sensitivity. At the time, body consciousness can arise. Body consciousness can know the hardness or softness or hot, etc. At the time, the feeling is not happy, not somanasa vedana. The feeling is dukkha vedana, painful feeling. So this painful feeling how arises because of akusala vipaka. So this consciousness also can be called Akusala Vipaka Citta. So to arise these 5 consciousness, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, and body consciousness, they have conditions. In order to arise seeing consciousness, there need to be 4 conditions. Number 1 condition is to arise seeing consciousness, there must be visual organ. Then, and that means you must have eye. You have blind eye, you cannot see the object. Number 2 condition is there must be a visible object. There must be something to see. If there is nothing to see, seeing consciousness will not arise. Number 3 is there must be the light. If the visible object is in the dark, we cannot see. So in order to see, the light is also needed. So light is 1 condition. Number 4 condition is attention. Sometimes we don't have attention to see the object. If the mind is not toward the object, we will not experience that object. So in order to see, in order to arise consciousness, we need 4 conditions. Number 1 is eye. Number 2, visible object. Number 3 is light. And number 4 is attention. In the same way, to arise ear consciousness or hearing consciousness, there must be, we need ear. No? We need ear, then there must be a sound. If there is no sound, we cannot hear. Then there must be speech. If you close your ear, you will not hear the sound. And then there must be attention. So to arise ear consciousness or hearing consciousness, we need 4 conditions. Number 1 is ear. Number 2 is sound. Number 3 is speech. Number 4 is attention. Sometimes people talking, you don't pay attention, you cannot hear. So attention also attention also need to arise ear consciousness. Okay. For smelling consciousness, to arise smelling consciousness, we must have nose. Then there must be smell. If the smell is not carried by air, or even you have nose, even you have smell, if the smell is not carried by air or air come to you, or wind carried by wind to you, you will not experience that smell. Then you need attention also. Sometimes we have no attention, we cannot get this smell also. So to arise smelling consciousness, we need 4 conditions. Number 1 is nose. Number 2 is smell. Number 3 is air or wind. Number 4 is attention. For the after another one, for the tongue consciousness, to arise tongue consciousness, there must be 10. There must be taste in the food. There must be water. Water means moisture or liquid. If you put dry food on your mouth, you will not taste it. So in order to get the taste, you need liquid or saliva. So then after that, you need attention. So to arise 10 consciousness, we need 4 conditions. Number 1 is 10. Number 2 is taste in the food. And number 3 is liquid. Number 4 is attention. For the body consciousness, we need the body. This is body means here the whole body, except on the hair or on the long knee, because only hair and knee. This hair and knee is not touch with, not contact with your body. You cannot feel anything. So you try to cut your knee with the nail clipper. This nail cannot no feeling. The nail touch contact with the body, the hair also the same. After you cut your hair, this hair cannot know the feeling, cannot know the cannot know, cannot arise there body consciousness because of after dry hair or nail, you can feel pain. Your need place or health place, no? So the except hair and long need, the whole body needed, no, to arise eye consciousness. So now then we must be something to touch our body. That means we need tangible object. Tangible object may be the characteristic of earth element, or the characteristic of wind element, or the characteristic of fire element. So the characteristic of earth element has this characteristic: hardness, softness, roughness, smoothness. The characteristic of wind element has 2 characteristics: pushing and supporting. Then the characteristic of fire element is hot and cool. And then, so sometimes you feel hardness because of the characteristic of earth element come to impinge your body. Sometimes you feel soft also because of the characteristic of hardness come to impinge your body. Sometimes you feel hot because of the characteristic of fire element come to impinge your body. Sometimes you feel supporting or something like this because of the characteristic of wind element come to impinge your body. So we need the characteristic of element also. After that, we need attention. Sometimes you are sitting, you don't pay attention, you don't know the feeling. If you pay attention, you will feel hot or your sitting place, at your sitting place. So attention also need to arise. Body consciousness can know they're hot or hard or soft or etc. No? So to arise body consciousness, we need also 4 conditions. First, we need the whole body except hair and long knee. Then we need tangible object. This tangible object may be the characteristic of earth element or wind element or fire element. Then number 2, the body, tangible object. After that, we need attention. Okay. Body means actually body sensitivity. No? So here is we need how many condition is first is the body consciousness arise now for condition. First is body, second is tangible object, third is attention. Only 3 conditions. Other 4 consciousness to arrive for consciousness we need 4 conditions. So all these conditions are required for 5 consciousness to arise. After 5 consciousness, the next one, Akusala Vipaka Citta, is Upika Sahagata Sampatichana Citta. Sampatichana is meanings accepting or receiving. So Sampatichana Citta means receiving consciousness. So here receiving consciousness means the consciousness which received the object presented by preceding consciousness. That means, for example, when the visible object impedes to your eye sensitivity, so there arise idle thought process. In the idle thought process, first consciousness is Pinchaprara Vijana Citta. Then second consciousness is Chakku Vijnana. After that, Sampatichana Citta. So this Sampatichana Citta receive the object presented by I consciousness. Okay. So Sampatichana is also called accompanied by neutral feeling. So that consciousness receiving the object at that time, the feeling is neutral feeling or upika vedana. So it is also called Akusala Vipaka Citta. The last one is Upika Sahagata Santirana Citta. Santirana means investigation. So it is called Santirana Citta is investigation consciousness. So how to arise investigation consciousness in the thought process? For example, I thought process arrive first consciousness is Pinchadara Vijana Citta. Pinchadara Vijana Citta. Second is Chakku Vijnana. Third is Sampatichana. Number 4 is Santirana Citta. After Sampatichana Citta or receiving consciousness, receive the object. After that, at the 4th moment, Santirana Citta arise. This Citta investigate the object. After receive this object, this consciousness investigate the object. So when the Santirana Citta arise, the feeling also upika feeling or neutral, upika vedana or neutral feeling. So it is also called Akusala Vipaka Citta. So there are 7 Akusala Citta. The object of all these 7 types of consciousness is always undesirable. Okay, you have to understand. So when you these 7 consciousness arise, this object you don't like, you can find all are undesirable object. If the objects are desirable, they are the result of kusala. So maybe this consciousness is Kusala Vipaka Citta. So next Dhamma I will explain Ahetuka Kusala Vipaka Citta. So today I already explained Amanda Ahetuka Citta, first group, 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta. So any question? If you don't understand, you can ask me. Any question?
कोणाला प्रश्न आहेत का? I think today's talk is a bit hard.
Bit hard.
Yes.
So I even to explain this lah. Before explaining Akusala Vipaka Citta, I already explained a lot, no?
Yes.
So you never mind. Already
Uh,
record. You
yes.
listen many times. You will understand. I think.
One question, Vichara.
Yes.
तर तुम्हाला विचारते सर ते बॉडीचं जे सेन्स कॉन्शियसनेस आहे ना ते पुन्हा थोडंसं रिपीट करायला
काय? अच्छा. Okay.
बॉडी कॉन्शियसनेस
That she asking about the body consciousness, mother.
Body consciousness. Okay.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
question? Body consciousness. How to arise or what the body consciousness?
Yeah, how to arise? She want to know again about that.
How to arise body consciousness? No? For example, this is called tangible object. No, tangible object or something. No, you feel hot or body pain. No, you will feel tight. Your body. Sometimes you feel body pain because of maybe hardness or tight, roughness or okay tightness. No, at that time you know that tightness or hardness or hot, this is because of body consciousness. Okay, when that tangible object come to touch your body, you will feel this characteristic. At that time, you know with the hardness or softness or hot because of body consciousness. Okay. If something not touch your body, there cannot arise body consciousness. So body consciousness to arise, we need body first. Second, we need something come to touch our body. And then we need to pay attention our body. Sometimes you are concentrate, you practice meditation, you can concentrate on in-breath and out-breath. You only pay attention to the meditation object. At that time, you have no feeling, body pain or like this, no? Sometimes you are wondering thought, you don't know meditation object, you will feel body pain because of body consciousness. So to arise body consciousness, we need three conditions. First is we need our body. Second, something come to touch, maybe hot or soft or etc. No? And then we need attention. Okay. Understand?
समजलं का?
हो यस
One question there is, please explain the term Sankirna with the example.
Sorry?
Sankirna.
Sankirna.
Yeah.
Santirana or?
She
Santirana.
written Sankirna, S-A-N-K-I-R-N-A.
You please type for me. Some from Messenger. Oh my God. Some from Messenger.
Yes. Sankirna. This word she said.
Oh, please wait. Sankirana. I don't say Sankirana. Santirana. Santirana means investigation consciousness.
Yeah, investigation consciousness.
Santirana. This is Pali word. Santirana means investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Santirana Citta means investigation consciousness. For example, when we see the object, something, no, one object we see, first consciousness taking the object. This is the function of Pinjadhara Vijana. Second one consciousness is so the when we see, when we hearing, when we smelling, the citta arise as a series of thought process. I already explained. Huh? So citta cannot arise only when this can always arise with as a series. Citta arise only one moment is I already explained. Bhavenga citta, Juti citta, and Patisani citta. Other consciousness arise as a series. So when we see the visible object, first moment, Pinjadhara Vijana citta arise, taking the object. At the second moment, Chakku Vijnana arise, no, seeing the Chakku Vijnana consciousness, seeing the object. But at the third moment, somebody jhana receive this object. The object is the same, no? For example, we see the flower, no? Flower. So Pinjadhara Vijana taking the object of flower. Okay. After that, Sakku Vijnana seeing flower. After that, Santirana, Sampatijana Citta receive the flower. After that, Santirana consciousness investigate this flower. Okay? Okay? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So Santirana Citta, when we see any object, I thought process arise. No? According to the Abhidhamma, that this is the nature of the, this is called Citta Niyama, law of the Citta. Okay? Always happen. This is true. Okay? So we have to understand, if you don't study Abhidhamma, you know, just seeing, you cannot classify, you cannot analyze the citta. If you, after you study Abhidhamma, you understand citta by classification or by analyzing. Understand?
Yes, mother.
Yes.
Okay. अजून कोणाला प्रश्न आहेत का? Yeah, I think there is no question, mother.
Yes. So if people don't understand, those who understand, please explain them. Huh?
Okay,
So
mother.
next session they can follow. Okay.
Okay.
Abhidhamma is very profound, very analyzed. So people, one time not enough to study. You have to listen many times. Okay. So later you will understand. Huh? Okay. If you understand a bit about knowledge, also your knowledge is very high and very profound. This is to practice meditation also, support to practice meditation also. Okay.
Yes.
So okay, now we stop here.
Yes.
Sharing merit
Yes.
to living being. Idam me punya
Idang me punyang
aswakya
asawakayang
wahang hotu.
wahang hotu.
Idam me punya
Idang me punyang
nibbanasa
nibbanasa
pachayo
pachayo
hotu.
hotu.
Mama punya baga
Mama punya bhagang
sabasatana
sabba satanang
ajimi
pachimi
tisabe
tesape
mesaman
mesama
punya baga
punya bhagang
labantu sadhu sadhu sadhu. Okay.